Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Scatino, aka Scat, and well, today's finally the day that we can go and pick up our copy of Horizon Forbidden West on the PlayStation 5. It is release date. I am on my way to game to go collect my pre-order, so let's go. Well, it's cold, it's wet, it's very windy. We're out in the middle of like a storm at the moment in Manchester, but nothing's going to stop us from getting this game today. So let's carry on. Okay, so we do have it. You can just see it there. So we're going to get home and unbox this bad boy. So it's raining, the sun is shining, it's blowing a gale, but we got the game, so we're very excited about that. So we're going to get home, we're going to unbox it. I'm going to play it for the rest of the day. Yo! So we've got the game home, we have it. So again, I have to go to game, and I did say in my Dying Light 2 video that I don't like going to game. But they do sometimes do game exclusive special editions, so sometimes I have no choice if it is a special edition that I really want, and well, I really wanted this special edition. Obviously it's a special game, it's PlayStation 5 exclusive, well not PlayStation 5 exclusive, but PlayStation exclusive, so we had to get it, and here it is, Horizon Forbidden West, the special edition. Just so you can say, I know there's a lot of glare on that, but I will give you a closer look. And the first thing you're going to notice is actually the gorgeous artwork. So you've got Aloy here, you've got some of the machines, you've got actually down here like fighting, ready to go into combat with the machines. Some really nice spinal work here as well, saying obviously the title. And then if you look on the back, this is of course a special edition. So basically you get the Steelbook, which looks really good. Actually shows you what the Steelbook looks like on there, and you get an art book which is actually included. It's a physical art book, not a digital one, a physical one, but you do also get a code for the digital soundtrack, which is really good. And obviously I've still got a plastic on, but what I've already noticed is that the box looks like it's gonna follow suit to some of the PS4 special editions they brought out, where the box is quite sturdy, it's not flimsy. So we're going to take this off, have a little look. I'm just going to compare it to a couple of now, because like, it looks really good, and I hope as the generation goes on, more PlayStation exclusives will sort of adopt this kind of casing packaging to their special editions. Just I think it's really good, especially, you know, when they're on the shelf and it's got like the artwork down the spine, with obviously the title, the logo and everything. It just looks really good when it's sat on your shelf. So hopefully, yeah, let's have a look. So let's take this plastic off. I don't want to ruin it. Let's take the plastic off, and let's see what we're dealing with here. Now, let me just say, let me just make a little confession actually. I'm not the biggest fan of the first Horizon. I thought it was a good game, and to be honest, I finished it for the first time this year. I did have it. I have got it. Where is it? I have got it. I've got the original Horizon. I got it the day it come out on PS4. But I played it, and to be honest, I wasn't invested in Aloy as a character. Even though the world was gorgeous, graphically it was great, I wasn't invested in the world, and I never ended up finishing it until this year, because obviously I knew I'd pre-ordered this one because it looked great. Obviously it looks like a great game, but I wanted to go back and complete that, and I did. Now I've not beat the Frozen Wilds DLC, but I have beat the main story. I've not gone and done all like the side quests and everything. I just wanted to beat the story just so I knew what was going on. Yeah, and you know, it's a good game. It's just, you know, I don't think it was amazing, and it was very much, a lot of it was by the numbers open world stuff as well. So you know, so anyway, so that was just my little confession. So let's have a look. How's this actually opening? Also, you could take it off that way. So there we go. So there's the casing, the shell. Oh, it's like comes in a little thingy-majiggy. Okay. So it actually comes away like that. That's actually pretty nice, I must admit. So put that back there. Let's get to the what we want to see. So here is the game. This is finally Horizon Forbidden West. Now they've not called it Horizon 2. They've just called it Horizon. Or is it called Horizon 2? I actually cannot tell if it's called Horizon 2 or just Horizon Forbidden West, because I don't know if you've noticed this or if you have. However, if you just look there, that looks like a number 2 symbol. But it might not necessarily mean number 2. It might just, you know, it's the break between the main title and the subtitle. So, I don't know. Who the fuck cares? Like, you know what? Like, who cares? So, anyway, here's a Steelbook. We've got Aloy, we've got the machines. So, kind of basically what's on the main box on the outer shell. But it looks, some further artwork here. Looks like she's diving off that little cliff here. You know, got... You know, this battle going on. We've got a machine over here which looks really nice. We're going to open it up. Some nice artwork on the front. Just going to get rid of my digital code. Going to open this up. We've got some gorgeous artwork on the front, on the inside of this Steelbook. We've got the gorgeous disc there as well. Let's just take that out. It looks like Aloy is on the back, and of course she is. So there she is herself. Looks like we've got some water and stuff in the back, obviously. I don't necessarily... Well, the Steelbook has got room for 2 discs. I don't know why. Unless I think the PS4 version, it's an installation disc. So if it's the same Steelbook for the PS4 version, I think you've got a data disc for PlayStation 4. So that's why it'll be a double disc tray in there. So it looks really nice. I really like that disc work. I am a bit of a sucker for nice like disc work. I really am. So let's just put that to one side, and we'll have a little look at the art book. Now, I am a sucker for art books. Not that I sit here like, you know, and look through them all day, every day. But when they say it's a special edition, I do like having like the physical things. You know, I like the physical game. If it's going to be a special edition, I want the physical art book. I want the physical soundtracks. I want everything needs to be physical. Now, this hasn't got the physical soundtrack, but you get what I'm saying. So the art book. So let's just have a little look-sees at some of the artwork in here, concept art. You know, and I must admit, I am excited about playing the game. It does look a lot better than the first one, and you know, obviously the reviews have been great, really great. But you know, that was to be expected. I wasn't expecting anything sort of less than great from the reviews. You know, and I'm looking forward to diving in. Now, Digital Foundry have kind of thrown a spanner in the works, though, by saying that they basically played the game at 4K 30 frames per second rather than the 60 FPS version, because there's a lot of like little details that you don't get in the 60 FPS version, which was slightly disappointing, because I do struggle with 30 frames per second now. I can really see like sort of like, not necessarily judder, but it's just not as smooth. My eyes just can't seem to focus to it anymore. It's really, really weird, but I think it's just the fact that a lot of the games in this generation have been 60 frames per second. I've been back playing on my PC a lot, playing games at 60 frames per second, so I very rarely now I'm playing at 30 frames per second. So when I'm forced into it, or I try it, I really do feel it. I really, really do. So that's the art book. That's the Steelbook. So I just wanted to show you that little comparison, though, didn't I? So let me just grab a couple of games off the shelf, and I'll show you that comparison. Okay, so I've just grabbed a couple of games off the shelf, Uncharted 4 and the Nathan Drake collection, and this is what I mean by these like sturdy boxes. They're just a lot better than really what you tend to see. Like, I love how that opens with Uncharted 4, and it just feels sturdy. And like I say, with the artwork on the spine as well, it just looks really nice when it's obviously sat on your shelf as well. And obviously this one is going to follow suit PlayStation 5. So yeah, so that's just kind of what I wanted to sort of compare and just show you that, because I was quite excited about that, to be honest, because I'm a bit of a geek in that way. So that was basically the unboxing, guys. I'm going to go down now, I'm going to install the game, and yeah, let's get it going. Horizon. Alright, guys, let's go. Let's get this bad boy in. Let's get this installing. Not sure how big the install is going to be, but let's get this going. Let's get it popping. So let's go. Disc is in. Let's get it loading up. There it is. We've got it. We've got it. It's official. It is official. We're going to be playing. Right, it's queued for copying. What's going on here? What's anything downloading? I don't know. Now, I'm not sure if there's a day one patch. It looks like it. Yeah. So let's check that out. The update file. So the actual install is 96 gigabytes. Bloody hell. And the update, the day one patch is 2.1 gig. So okay, so it's going to take a while for that to install. I didn't realise it was such a big such a big install file, but never mind, guys. So I'm going to leave that running and let's get back to the video. Okay, so that was the unboxing, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed. As always, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. I'm going to be playing like this now for basically the majority of the day. I have took the day off work today. I was owed, well, I was due some annual leave, so I took it for Horizon Day just so I can play it, and I've got the rest of the weekend off as well, so I'm really excited about that. So yeah, I will be uploading a bit of gameplay. I'm not going to be streaming, I'm just going to upload the raw gameplay footage of the game for probably the first few hours, just so you can kind of see what it's like. No commentary, just, you know, gameplay, just so you can have a look yourself. So yeah, as I said, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back in exactly 1 week's time for the Elden Ring unboxing. I've got exactly 1 week to finish this. I've finished this, the first game. I finished Dying Light. I finished Ghost of Tsushima, and I've now got to finish this, ready for Elden Ring, and then my schedule is basically clear. I ain't got anything else pre-ordered or anything. My schedule is going to be clear so I can play Elden Ring, and I've got that whole week off as well, so I'm like super excited. So join me in 1 week's time for the Elden Ring unboxing. That's it from me, guys. I'm your boy, and I'm out. Peace.